I finally understand why black people need to celebrate Juneteenth for June.
Why?
They had to celebrate something in absence of Father's Day.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Now the irony here is crazy. So you're wearing a Buddha symbol while making fun of black people not having fathers and also mocking Juneteenth.
And you are supposed to have compassion to all sentient beings unconditionally.
And Buddha, in the simplest terms, represents wisdom, compassion, peace, self-control, and rising above ignorance. So to wear that symbol while using broken home stereotypes to take shots at black Americans is almost impressive levels of hypocrisy. And if karma is real, I wonder what it looks like for you if you use a symbol of compassion to hide a spirit full of contempt. But honestly, that clip is bigger than him, because every year around Juneteenth, you see the same thing happen. Some people celebrate it, some people respect it, some people don't understand it, some people turn it into a joke, and some people get mad that black people even have a day to recognize freedom. But that's what makes Juneteenth an interesting conversation in America, because it's not just about slavery ending, it's about the delay. It's about freedom already being declared, but everybody wasn't free just because they wrote it down. It's about the gap between what America says on paper and what people actually experience in real life. And that's why some people celebrate it with pride, and some people feel like America gave us a holiday but still avoids the deeper conversation. And some people, like the dude in that clip, use it as another excuse to take shots at black Americans. But before we argue about whether people should celebrate it, hate it, or turn it into a cookout, we need to understand what Juneteenth actually is. Because a lot of people are reacting to a holiday they don't know anything about. So let's start with the history. Cue the clip.
This that Raymundo Reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.
97-year-old Texan Dr. Opal Lee is affectionately known as the grandmother of Juneteenth. Dr. Lee was instrumental in getting the holiday federally recognized. She started a petition on change.org and got 1.6 million signatures. And in June of 2021, her years of work paid off. A bill to make Juneteenth a federal holiday was passed by Congress and signed into law by President Biden.
I was delighted. So many people had worked so hard for so long to make it a holiday.
And when asked how she likes being known as the grandmother of Juneteenth, she says,
I love it. I want people to be aware of what Juneteenth is all about. It means freedom. And I don't mean freedom for black people and freedom for people in Texas, but freedom for everybody.
And that's the idea a lot of people miss. To tell you the truth, all holidays are made up. But the bigger question is, what does the holiday represent? And for some people, they lean into division because it fits their agenda. It's comfortable for them. It gives them a place to put their anger.
Everybody, a lot of people are gonna be saying happy Juneteenth.
Yeah, maybe, but not you, so.
Are you ready to know, girls? Sometimes it be your own people. And to tell you the truth, this is why I was never a fan of Charlie Kirk, because a lot of his talking points were wrapped in misinformation, half-truths, and selective statistics. And his arguments were usually based around per capita numbers, which you can always use to manipulate a point, but it never paints the full picture. And the problem is, a lot of people followed him blindly and took his word like gospel. Now, I'm not saying everything he ever said was wrong, but when you build your whole brand around making people mad at black history, black struggle, black holidays, and black issues, then don't be shocked when people start questioning your motives. And he wasn't the only political figure to stick his foot in his mouth.
Juneteenth is a useless holiday?
I basically do. Single day voting on election day. We will make election day a holiday in the United States of America, so there's no complaints about it. Cancel Juneteenth or one of the other useless ones we made up, okay?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You've said that Juneteenth is a useless holiday, but then you posted a video saying Happy Juneteenth and celebrating the holiday. I'm just curious how you get to have it both ways.
Well, look, I believe in finding the positives wherever they exist. I think that it has turned into a holiday of self-flogging. So the video that I posted was to say that let's not make this a holiday so long as we have it. Let's not make it a holiday of self-flogging. Let it at least celebrate. I'd like to redefine and reorient it towards actually standing for American ideals that we aspire to.
Shut your bitch ass up, yeah, yeah. Shut your bitch ass up, oh Lord. Just close them lips and let the peace fill your cup.
Now this right here, this has to be the definition of selling out, because let's be real, they don't really like you like that.
You are so bright and articulate, and I guess I can call you articulate since you're not an American black. Can't say that about them. Can't say that about them. That's and I agreed with many things you said during, in fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president. But I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian, and it's directly related to what you were just talking.
Message. And they have shown you to your face. For political use, they'll accept you. They'll put you on stage, they'll let you talk. They'll let you say what they want to hear. But as soon as they're done with you, to the side you go. And what's crazy is seeing somebody have such a strong opinion about something that really does not concern them. You don't see us protesting Hindu holidays. You know why? Because it doesn't concern us. So why are you this bothered by a holiday connected to black people finally receiving the news that they were free? That's where the disconnect starts.
Hi, I'm Shama Sawant. I'm running as an anti-war, pro-worker, revolutionary socialist for Congress from Washington State's 9th Congressional District. Happy Juneteenth. It's June 19th, 2026. I'm outside Jimi Hendrix Park in the historically black neighborhood of Seattle, which is also part of Congressional District 9. Juneteenth is the day we celebrate the end of the Civil War and the smashing of slavery, one of the most brutally oppressive systems the world has ever known. 200,000 freed slaves fought alongside workers, hundreds of thousands of workers, farmers, immigrants, and others in the Union Army to crush the slave owners. While slavery was completely defeated, the institutional racism and its horrors persist to this day because under the capitalist system, oppression of specific groups around the world is a divide and conquer strategy that benefits the capitalist class, the billionaires and multimillionaires.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I felt like she was playing a role. I felt like she was giving us political theater. But then I started leaning into what she was actually saying and what she actually meant. Speaking up on oppression, I'm here for that. Calling out hypocrisy, I'm here for that too. But the politics, not so much, because sometimes people will take a real issue and use it to build their own political brand. And that's where I started looking sideways. Now, hey, love who you love. I'm not here to tell anybody who they should be with. But to me, this feels like a representation of how people slide into the family. And eventually, the culture becomes something to profit from. And that's not new, because we see corporations do this every year. They slap Juneteenth on a shirt, they put red, black, and green on a cup, run a sale, post a quote from Martin Luther King, then they go right back to ignoring the same people that the holiday was supposed to honor. They're ready to monetize June 19th, but they're not ready to deal with what June 19th represents. And that's the part that gets me, because our ancestors were never paid for their wrongdoing. The labor, the violence, the atrocities done to our people. So for those of y'all that don't like that conversation, you could kick rocks. This conversation isn't for your racist, prejudiced, opinionated asses. Money that's owed doesn't disappear because of your feelings. So respectfully, your feelings.
I am at this Juneteenth celebration here in Kannapolis, and I'm gonna say I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Y'all look at this. They got whips at the Juneteenth. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't never seen no shit.
Now, I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure you at the right Juneteenth party. It's giving get out vibes, if you know what I mean. But maybe that's just me. Look, if you don't want to celebrate Juneteenth, cool. Take your ass to work. Be productive as you want to be. But for those of you that do celebrate it, what's your tradition? Do you cook? Maybe hit up a parade? Do you teach your kids the history? Or perhaps support a black business? And if you don't have a tradition yet, guess what? You got time before next year to think of one. Because Juneteenth isn't just about a day off. It's about remembering what freedom cost. It's about understanding that freedom delayed is still injustice. And it's about whether America wants to celebrate the symbol or actually deal with the truth behind it. So let me know in the comments. Do you celebrate Juneteenth? Do you think the holiday matters? Or do you think America just turned it into another corporate day off? Until next time, if you want to stay locked in, hit that sub button to the right and to the left. More dope content. And I'm out.
This that Raymundo Reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.